title that I came up with based on an experience I had working at working at Eflin Cheek Elementary School in an after-school program. I had to work with kids for an hour and a half twice a week, but the goals were quite challenging. For one particular activity, the challenge was to teach students about the behaviors of a river. The behaviors of a river. Let me introduce you to these students. There were 4 girls who were age 6. There was 1 girl who was age 7. And in all of those girls, there was this one little boy who was 6 years old. We'll call him Nick. Like a studious teacher, I wanted to make sure that within the hour and a half I had, I would teach 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 children about 6 behaviors of a river. Really? Yeah, 6 behaviors of a river. Being a poet type, I rambled through pages after pages of poems, and I found one called The River. Perfect. The River by Valerie Bloom. Then I said, and the interesting thing about it was there were 6 behaviors of the river in that poem. Perfect match. 6 students, 6 behaviors. And I am ready. I'm so proud of me. I take out a sheet of paper and I write the kid's name. You know those pieces, those poems, those tests that you have, where the teacher says, okay, in this column you have answers, over here you have descriptions that go with the answers. So you've got this matching thing. Well, in that vein, I wrote all of the kids' names down on the left column, and I wrote the behaviors of the river on the right column. And then I proceeded to draw these cute little lines from, for example, Nick's name over to the monster. Then from Rosa's name, I drew a line to the baby. She's the baby in the bunch. And Michelle, who is Rosa's sister, I decided, she will be the singer. She's so dramatic. So I draw the line to the singer. Then there's a wanderer and there's a winder. I say, oh, Jessica could be the winder because she's so fidgety. And then there is the hoarder. The hoarder belongs to Myla. And I choose Myla. I draw the line from Myla's name to the hoarder because Myla likes to keep everything straight. I got my plan. I know these students. I have an hour and a half to make my point. The day arrives, I get there, on time, my plan ready, only 3 kids there. Only 3 kids there. Quickly, on my feet, what do? Oh, I think. Oh, let's pare this poem down to 3 behaviors of the river. I choose the singer, the river as a singer. I choose the river as a baby, and I choose the river as a monster. Oh yeah, these kids are gonna like it. And who's there? Nick, Michelle, and Rosa. I wanna be the baby, yells Rosa. I'm the baby anyway. Michelle, her sister, goes, no, you don't get to be the baby. You're the baby all the time. I want to be the baby. And Nick goes, huh. I don't know what I want to be, but I don't want to be the monster. I really don't. I don't want to be the monster. But Nick, you like monsters. You talk about monsters all the time. But I don't want to be a river monster. I don't. So, here's how we settle it. Nick, will you be a singer? Yeah, I'll be the singer. Michelle, would you be the monster? No, I will not be the monster. Rosa, would you be the monster? No, I want to be the baby. So here's how I handle that. I let Michelle be the river as a baby. And then we just had to listen to the river as a baby twice because Michelle got to be the baby too. Well, so now, Nick has agreed to be the singer, Rosa is going to be the baby, and Michelle is going to be the baby. But we still don't have a monster. Rosa raises her hand, and she goes, she never called me Miss McCloud. She raises her hand and she goes, Mr. Cloud, you have to be the monster. So I got to be the monster. The challenge worked very well. The river as a monster is very vexed. He roars and he growls. And if you're not careful, he'll get you next.